Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today our topic is the beneficial knowledge and non-beneficial. A very famous hadith but very important hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam from Ka'ab bin Malik radiyallahu ta'ala an. He said, Sami'tu Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I heard the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He says, من طلب العلم ليجاري به العلماء أو ليماري به السفهاء أو يصرف به وجوه الناس إليه أدخله الله النار رواه الترمذي أو كما قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. A very significant message, an answer to many questions when we see how the people are with the knowledge creating destruction in the society, creating fitna in the society, creating division in the society, creating fasad in the society. And the person gets surprised that this knowledgeable person is a main source of fitna, main source of fasad, main source of destruction. What's happened to this person? Basically, the knowledge, the basic purpose of knowledge is hidayah, guidance. And especially Islamic knowledge is hidayah, one nus, advice, sincerity, to be sincere with someone, to guide someone. And the other purpose, radjub shubhat. If someone have any doubt, any misunderstanding, you have to correct it. If you understand this very basic purpose of knowledge, to guide you, to advise you, if you have any misunderstanding, to correct you, it means fight against ignorance is the ilm. Now this ilm, the Prophet ﷺ says, Man talab al-ilma liyujariya bihi al-ulama. Look at the whole purpose of knowledge, but the Aap ﷺ said, if anyone achieve this knowledge and seek this knowledge, to content with the scholars. Al-mujarat has two meaning. One is al-mufakhara, to do fakhr and to content, and the other mujarat also meaning is debate with someone. So both meanings apply here. Mean they got a knowledge to have a status between ulama. So this is al-mufakhara, means he can be proud, he can boast himself that I am one of you. Or al-mujarat means al-mukhasama, to debate with ulama and show his knowledge, his power. Aw liyumariya bihi sufaha, or person get knowledge to argue with fools in the society. Aw yasrifa bihi wujuhan nas. The third purpose, to attract people, get the attention of the people. And why you getting attention? For any worldly benefit. If you are famous in the society, you will and you attract people, then you can achieve any worldly benefit from these people. So these are the three people, those who are gaining knowledge just to have a status, or the debate with ulama, or argument with sufaha, the fool people of the society, of yasrifa wujuhan nas, or to have attraction, to attract the ordinary people and become famous. Adkhalahu Allahu nar. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will enter him in hellfire. He will be in hellfire. This hadith narrated in Tirmizi and many other muhaddithin with different wording. In some wording, liyujariya bihil ulama. In some wording, liyubahiya bihil ulama, to boost himself and to show off. But the meaning is the same. This is the answer to many of our questions. And one simple answer, most of the people asking me, why the ulama are fighting with each other? They are fighting mostly if your knowledge is only to show your power to someone. So then like you get two new cars and they are running on motorway to show who is more powerful and who can run fast. So this is the same liyujariya aw liyubahiya bihil ulama. So everyone wants to show his own power, and the result, the peoples are suffering. The intention is not pure. You only gain it for the fame, for the shohra, and among the ulama to have your own status. And this is one of the fitna between ulama. Most of the grouping in ulama, most of the division in ulama, and most of the sects, and every single one then making another sect, and then making another sect. If you don't have control on all these things, and how will be control? One is the control, the practical thing, but the main control is your own faith, your own conscience, that why you are using this knowledge, which is the source of hidayah, for some wrong purposes. And some people, liyumariya bihi sufaha, this are very common, and each one is involved in this. Ask yourself how many people are debating each other on TikTok, on Instagram, fighting on various issues. You go, is a ocean issue. People know or they don't know. Everyone is debating with others. Any issue you mention it, and the people will be fighting over it. And this is yumariya bihi sufa. All the fool people are fighting with each other for no reason, and just debate for the sake of debate. And for some it is a to kill the time, and for some people is enjoyment. For some people is just only to create fitna in the society. So this is another reason. وَإِذَا خَاطَبَهُمُ الْجَاهِلُونَ قَالُوا سَلَامًا. The Quranic advice that when you face ignorant people, you don't have to start debate and arguing with ignorant people. When they have decided to live in this darkness, an argument for sake of argument will never bring someone to the right path and will never guide someone. This level of ignorance, like someone is completely standing in darkness, then khatabahumul jahiluna qalu salama. In this level you have to say, yes, peace, and leave him there and then. And the third one is yasrifa wujuhan nas. And many, have you seen, sometimes the people want to have a status, and they become, in our language they called it darbari ulama. They only मोटे ताज़े होते हैं, उनको चला उनसे जाता नहीं है, तो दरबारी उलमा होते हैं और बस उनका ताल्लुक़ सिर्फ दरबार की एडवाइस को फॉलो करते हैं. They are only following the advice of the darbar. And these kind of people, they are using their own knowledge only to justify the mistakes of the people, those who are in power. Just only to give them clearance, those who are in power. And the history is full of these kind of ulama, or these kind of scholars, those who were there only to justify the wrong thing of the people of power, and those who were running the state, just only to serve them. And these Abul Fazl and Faizi and many others. Akbar in India, when he started to initiate and he create new religion, where he said the Muslim, Christian, Hindu, they all have to work together, and we have to make him another unity in the Adyan, and it is called Wahdatul Adyan, unity of religion. So the biggest supporter of this, one of the scholar, his name was Abul Fazl Faizi, and he has written Quran with the letter without dots. You know, there in Arabic 29 letters, some letters has a dot and some has no dot. For example, Alif is without dot, Ba is with dot, Ta is with dot, Sa with dot, Jim with dot, Ha without dot. जो बग़ैर नुक्ते के हरूफ हैं, उससे ये दो थे आपस में, बग़ैर नुक्ते के कुरान की तफसीर लिखी थी, इतना बड़ा आलिम था, लेकिन दरबारी था. तो ऐसे ऐसे लोग होते हैं कि इन चीज़ों को जस्टिफाई करते हैं. तो नॉलेज अल्लाह का नूर है, and if you don't have guidance with this, the Satan, Shaitan, Iblis, he was very knowledgeable. In fact, he was the teacher of angels. But his known knowledge take him to complete destruction. When he started arguing with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he, based on knowledge he debated. He created him from minteen, and I created from nar. Nar is more powerful than tir. So what is the comparison? See, he started arguing with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala based on his own knowledge. If you don't have hidayah and guidance, never ever impress with the knowledge of someone if the knowledge is not accompany with any guidance. जिस बंदे के पास हिदायत ना हो, उसके इल्म से कभी मुतासिर ना हो, उसका इल्म अक्सर बेशतर बल्कि हमेशा फितना पैदा करता है। और ये जब मैं इल्म की बात करता हूँ तो आपके जहन में आता है भाई जिसने टोपी पहनी है, जुब्बा पहना हुआ है, anyone who have a knowledge can misuse it. Who created this atom bomb? Any unpad banda, illiterate? These weapons, the Kalashnikov and all these destructive weapons being created, is this being created by unpad, illiterate people or the people of knowledge? They use the knowledge rather than constructive side, they use it on destructive. Some use the knowledge to give you light. Some use the knowledge to communicate with as easily. Some use the knowledge to the distance to make the whole world as a global village. But the same people, they use their knowledge how to destroy the humanity. And we, the whole ummah, not ummah, the humanity is suffering from the invention of these people. So here, bear in your mind, the knowledge itself is nothing. You can use it positively or you can use it negatively. If you use it negatively, you can create fitna, fasad, destruction in the society. If you use it positively, you can bring peace, unity, understanding, cohesion in the society. So whenever you are asking for knowledge, when the hadith come, I will mention it inshallah in detail. The Prophet ﷺ never, his dua was, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min ilmin la yanfa. The knowledge which is not beneficial, I seek your refuge from this knowledge. हुजूर सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने उस इल्म से जिससे फ़ायदा ना होता हो, आपने दुआ की अल्लाह से, या अल्लाह, I seek your refuge from any knowledge which is not beneficial. So any knowledge, if someone is not benefiting from it, and in fact is bringing more destruction, more fitna and fasad, it is not knowledge, it is itself fasad. The Prophet ﷺ was seeking refuge from this kind of knowledge. So any knowledge if you have, and it could be a very little knowledge, some very basic knowledge, or very vast knowledge, please utilize it positively. If you want your knowledge to become khair for you, to become sadaqah jariyah for you, to become the source of nijat in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, use your knowledge positively. Never ever use your knowledge negatively. So your knowledge should bring peace in the society, should bring understanding in the society, should bring cohesion in the society, should bring unity in the society, and should not break the fabric of the society. This is the message of this hadith which I quoted today. Barakallahu feekum. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. اللهم علمنا بما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. Ya Allah, all those who are suffering, not feeling well, reward them siha and salama. Those who have departed from us, Ya Allah, have their graves rawdatum min riyadil jannah, Ya Rabbal Alamin. Ya Allah, accept our siyam, our qiyam, especially these only few nights left, Ya Allah, only few nights and few days. Give us tawfiq in daytime the siyam and ibadah, in the night time the qiyam and ibadah, to prepare ourselves for more ibadah in these few days. Ya Rabbal Alamin, Ya Rabbal Alamin. Whatever tawfiq you are giving, accept our efforts in this month of Ramadan, Ya Rabbal Alamin. Bi rahmatika ya Rahman.